Certainly. My name's David Rutter. I'm the line producer for FIFA 09 on Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3.
Okay. Can you tell us the difference about AI between 08 and 09?
Certainly. The difference between the AI this year is we've been addressing over 250 key feedback things that have been requested by our fans of the game. We're looking at improving the responsiveness of not just the dribble, but the trapping, the off-the-ball movement, and also first-time touches. We've also been looking at the physical attributes of the players to make sure they're fully realised in collisions and jostling and things like that. And we've also been looking at the intelligence of positioning, goalkeeping, and also the rules of the game.
Are already critical during the look. How do you do to improve it?
So to improve the collisions this year, what we've done is look at the way that the players' momentum affects the game. So the guys, when they're running, if they're running quickly and they've got weight and they collide, that's all realised according to the laws of physics. We've also made sure that we're aware of which legs are planted on the ground. So if a guy's planted leg is hit, he'll go down. If a guy's trailing leg that's up in the air is hit, then he won't necessarily go down. And we've also made sure that we're using the players' attributes, their weight and their strength, also their speed and their agility, to affect the way the collisions affect each other as well.
Okay. The goalkeeper has been very criticized on FIFA, okay? Do you think they are better now?
I think the goalkeepers now are much better, yes. So this year we've really been working on the goalkeepers, not just in the way that they animate, but also their anticipation. So the goalkeepers now will actually think more about where they are on the pitch and also make sure that they're trying to get to the ball more intelligently. They can calculate with a great deal more accuracy where the players on the pitch are and try and get to the correct place. So now if a goalkeeper makes a dive at the feet and makes the wrong decision, he can actually change direction midway and kind of put his hand out in the other direction as well, which is really cool. So I know you've played the game, I'm sure you noticed that yourself.
Can you tell us more about the tactics system?
Absolutely. So the custom tactics this year is one of our new features. It's a really in-depth way of being able to adjust the way the team plays. It's going to totally change the way that people play the game. You'll be able to assign up to 4 personal customised tactics to your D-pad or your stick if you switch those around. You'll be able to change those in the middle of the game. So if you've got a certain tactic that is one way for, say, Peter Crouch being on the pitch, you'll then be able to substitute Peter Crouch off and switch to something more appropriate for your new team. There's 11 sliders, about 140 different ways of adjusting the attacking tactics and over 40 ways of adjusting the defensive tactics, which ends up at around about 50,000 different possibilities.
Have you made some modifications about online mode?
We've got some really exciting stuff coming up for you soon about the online modes. We're not allowed to talk about it today, but rest assured there'll be some really cool news soon.
Okay, then can you explain us the new Beer Pro mode?
Absolutely. So our new improved Beer Pro mode's kind of been blown out now. So if you imagine that last year was just a single game, this year we've got a 4-season multi-campaign. You'll be able to create a player, or you'll be able to take a famous player already, develop him through a series of seasons, 4 seasons, playing, gaining experience points and applying them to your player to improve him. Eventually, hopefully, you'll be recognised by your national team and be called up to the national squad and end up representing your team at a national level.
Finally, to your opinion, why 09 is better than FIFA?
So for me, there's one good reason why FIFA 09 is much better than FIFA 08, and that for me is the fact that of all the feedback we've received from people that have played the game, we've now got over 250 key improvements in there. So if you wanted a more responsive game, if you wanted a more physical game with more player attributes, and if you wanted a more intelligent game, you're going to get that this year. You're more than welcome, sir. It's a pleasure to see you.